everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang! I hope you all are having a great night tonight. We are going to be eating some Thai food. I've got some, this is not yellow curry, yellow coconut curry, I don't know. There's peas and carrots and potatoes and tofu in there. I think, unless she really royally screwed me, then there's no meat or chicken. I don't know. Some jasmine rice, some spring rolls. They've got the little like glass noodles in them, cabbage and carrot. Oh, it's so hot. On point. I'm actually going to move them to this bowl for a minute, because I've got a whole thing of food in front of me. I want to get into it. And eating these spring rolls is just going to make me not do that. It's so spicy. It's not spicy, it's just hot. Oh! That was so hot. I almost spit it out of my hand. I just want to let you guys know, hopefully I'll remember to put my P.O. Box address in the description down below. I do have a P.O. Box. It's just a small box, but I think that's just how they do it at the post office. Okay, let's get into this rice. And I also have some black rice pudding, I think. Just gonna take a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Actually, Daffodil said I should take the rice and like dip it. And this is a number 2 spicy. I love this curry. It's so good. Oh, that's good. And just like the right amount of spice. That's a perfect idea. Because what I usually do is just like put the rice in the bowl and like just throw the food on top of it, but there's a not cute little piece of rice in there. Get rid of that. Get out of my bowl, please. Ugly rice. You can't sit with us. This is the bowl of pristine white rice. It was like a chunk of, I don't know. It looks like beans might have gotten into it. On point. I love to just drink it like soup sometimes. That was a nice level of spice. The thing with Thai food is I feel like I get full so fast, and then I'm like hungry an hour later because I like stuff myself. So I'm going to try to take it a little bit easier tonight. I went downtown today. Tomorrow I will post the announcement video for the ramen giveaway. So, look forward to that tomorrow. Like I said, there's going to be 3 different packets, 3 things of ramen in each one, and I'm going to do 3 different giveaways. One seafood, 1 vegetarian, and 1 meat. Now, 2 of the meat ones might not be that great, so that's another thing. I don't want you guys to think these are like super expensive, glorious ramens. I did put I am going to put a Paldo HWA in each of them because that's like the vegetarian version of shin. And in the meat one, I put the shin because that has beef marrow in it. What was I gonna say? I've tried all but one of the seafood. I've tried all of the seafood ones, all but one of the vegetarian ones, and then I haven't tried the 2 meat ones. I've had shin, of course, and I've had Paldo HWA. The other 2 are just like, I hope they're okay at least, you guys. I was kind of disappointed, and you'll see in the vlog tomorrow, I was kind of disappointed in this selection at Iwajimaya. I could have just gone to the H Mart or, seriously. Oh! That is the first time you'll see me spit something out. Oh, that was just a huge chunk of onion. I like onion, but damn. I wonder if my face looked really funny when I first bit into that. I will slow it down if it's like hilarious. Here's a potato. Let me get some juice in there. Oh, shit. I'm looking around for a freaking napkin. I'm not seeing one. That potato is good. Darby, stop. She's been really whiny today. Do any of you guys have really whiny dogs? Do you know what causes it? I've tried everything. And like paying attention to her, of course, then she shuts up. But that's why she's doing it, is because she wants me to pay attention to her. Stop! She's just sitting there on the bed like, you're cute, but that is not cute. That potato is so creamy. Oh, this is gonna be terrible for tomorrow night. I got this because usually on Friday nights we just eat leftovers. If she really continues, I'm gonna have to crate her up and cut this. Go into your crate, fool. No, of course she comes over here because she's like, oh, Papa's trying to put me in the crate. I'm gonna go run over here. And now she's gonna try to get under the blanket. I'm over here. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I've got her all situated. Look, I have not even eaten hardly any. That's crazy. I think I must have changed something, because usually the tofu was in here like sliced up instead of cubed. Give me a potato. Well, I'm glad there's a lot of tofu in here, because usually, or sometimes there'd be like 2 pieces of tofu. I'd rather a bunch of potatoes though. This could have been just potato curry with peas and carrots, and I would have been just happy. And pouring some in here to kind of get some peas and carrots action going. Getting some onions. How's everybody's Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. When you're watching this, it will already be Friday. So we can all revel in the fact that it's the weekend. Man, they put a shitload of onions in this, but like one potato. There's a potato. Really? That one potato? And I ate the other one? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to cut up some potatoes tomorrow and cook them in this, because that's seriously my favorite part of this, is the potatoes. Starchy, delicious tubers. What is this? Oh, from the spring rolls. So, usually I get fresh rolls too. I'm glad I didn't. That's way too much food. I mean, this alone is way too much food. Even with me sitting here and eating the whole time, like. And I have pudding. Let me go get that. Let's try that. Okay, I'm back with our black pudding with coconut milk on it. It's so hot. Not spicy, just like temperature. It is spicy, but you don't feel the spice until you swallow it. Like, as soon as I put it in my mouth was like, "Whoa, it's hot! What are you doing?" I'm trying to eat, body, okay? I just had some of those leftovers of rice and beans from tacos on Tuesday today. And I ate it pretty late, like 6. And it's like 9:30 right now. Girl, that was good. Okay, let me open up this pudding. It was like $3, and I wanted to try it. The thing is, I don't know if it should have been hot or cold, because it was sitting in the bag for a long time with hot food, and so that was hot. But then I looked online, and like, some people said to eat it hot, some people said to eat it cold. Excuse me. And somebody said that I should edit out my burps. There are plenty of other channels, hombre. Like, I don't edit myself at all. Like, I'm very much, this is how I am. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I really am. But that's just me. It's not like I try to make them sound hugely loud or anything. It just, what am I supposed to do? Stifle? Or edit it? Come on. So that's what I mean. Edit it to not be who I really am. Interesting. Are there black beans in this? Are there black beans in this? I thought you were just black rice pudding. There's like a kind of savoriness to it. That just is that a bean? No, it's just a grain of rice. That's a black bean. Son of a bitch. You got me again, black bean. God damn it, you will rue the day. It's not bad. I wish it were cold. Like, I feel like this would be really good cold. Even with a little bit of saltiness, I think that would be good cold. Weird. The saltiness is kind of like a buttery saltiness. I'm definitely going to put that in the refrigerator and maybe eat that tomorrow. Oh, okay. Just squirt all over me. That's cool. Not. Okay. It's on my tablecloth. I'm such a wimp that, like, that's all that I could eat was from, like, the top to there. Lame. Lame. But, like, I didn't show you, I didn't falsify by showing you, like, all the food that I had. I just showed you this. I really would like to eat more. My tummy is just a wimp that, like, when I eat lunch, then I'm not super hungry for dinner. I have another bite of spring roll. So I order food, and I'm like, the first thing I order are fried spring rolls. I said that to her. She goes, okay, fried spring rolls. And I say, do you have the fresh, oh, these are, yeah, fried, do you have the fresh rolls? And she goes, which one? And I say, tofu. Mind you, she's not speaking in American. Or like, she's speaking in a very thick accent is what I mean. She's not speaking like, you know, Americanized. And I said, tofu. And she goes, we're out. And I said, okay. How about prawn? Because that's the other one, it's prawns. And she says, no, we're out. And I said, okay. Well then, I will just get, and I said my pad thai, and my curry, and my rice, and the pudding. And she goes, okay. And then she tallies it all off for me. And I heard her say fried tofu, but I was kind of like, she still said spring roll. So my spring rolls will still be on there. That's fine. I'll take fried tofu, whatever. Love tofu. I get there. There's no spring rolls in my thing. She just rattles off my order and says, you know, curry, pad thai, fried tofu. And I'm like, fried tofu? I never ordered fried tofu. And she's like, yes, you did. And I was like, no. I said fried spring roll. And then I said, do you have tofu fresh rolls? And she goes, no. I'm like, but that's what I asked you. And then I'm glad I didn't take that tofu because this is way too much food. And then I said, well, I still want my spring rolls. One of my favorite parts of Thai food. And so, like, I had to wait for them, which was fine. I'd rather wait for it than have nothing. Okay, I'm gonna look up a conspiracy theory that Shane Dawson had talked about before. It's not gonna take me long to look up because I got it right here. Creepypasta. Sorry, this article seems to be empty. What? That's kind of creepy. That is creepypasta. Let me get a sip of water. Sorry I didn't eat more tonight. I suck at mukbangs. If you guys want me to stop doing them, please leave me a comment down below and I can still do like this type of video that, I mean, I can munch, but I don't want you guys to think that like, and like the people, you guys that are my friends, like I know that you don't care how much I eat because it's more about like having a conversation with me, and that's what it is for me. It's not just about like subscriber numbers or how many people watch my videos. I don't really care. What it's more about for me is absolutely the friends I've gained from doing this. And those are absolutely fucking priceless. Like, there's nothing that I can put on, there's no amount of money or anything that I can put on those people. I must be getting my period because I am so emotional. I'm about to fucking cry. This is stupid. Like, ugh. You guys are awesome. I fucking love you. So thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for commenting and being friends with me. I really appreciate it. I have like this kind of debilitating fear of like people not liking me and people judging me. And specifically there's like other two YouTubers that I fucking love their videos, but I feel like commenting on them, you know, it says my name and positive smash is fine, but for my other channel it says what I'm doing, and so I don't want people to be like, oh, she's just commenting on our videos to get subscribers. Like, I'm not. I fucking just want to be friends. The case of Hey Arnold's missing parents, true story and urban legend behind Hey Arnold. What's the truth behind the show Hey Arnold? I was talking the other day with blog reader Brianna C. about a story we'd both heard that claims to be the answer to this very question. The claim centers around Arnold's mysterious missing parents who, let's face it, might as well be ghosts. In later episodes of Hey Arnold series, we do get the unsatisfying explanation that they had been doing humanitarian work in the jungle and got lost, but yeah, it just doesn't feel quite right, does it? A loudmouth father and an alcoholic mother. In a story about kids, parents are really important. In many ways, they hold the keys to why a character is the way he or she is. Like in the case of Helga Pataki, we can see why she acts the way she does by looking at her home life with her parents. Helga's father, Big Bob, is a loudmouth bully type, and her mother, Miriam, is an alcoholic who can't go anywhere without constantly clutching a glass full of intoxicating mix she calls her smoothies. And so Helga tries to deal with her problems in ways similar to her parents. When she's stressed out, she becomes a loudmouth like her dad. And though she's not an alcoholic, we can plainly see that she's an Arnoldaholic. I mean, just look at the way she constantly clutches that heart-shaped picture of Arnold. Not to mention worshipping at the secret Arnold shrine. But through almost all the Hey Arnold series, we don't really see who Arnold's parents are. That only leaves his grandparents, and they are what the stories out there claiming to be the truth behind Hey Arnold usually focuses on. The most popular of these stories by far is commonly known as Hey Arnold theory, and it's gaining popularity recently. If you've been following this blog for a while, the Hey Arnold theory probably sounds familiar because it's almost the same as the Rugrats theory we talked about here a while back. In some ways, the Hey Arnold theory has similarities to the Rugrats theory, but in other ways they are very, very different. See for yourself. Here are some basic versions of the Hey Arnold theory. The Hey Arnold theory. According to the Hey Arnold theory, the true story behind Hey Arnold starts with the city he lives in. The city the real Arnold lives in is actually a mostly poor area of New York, and the real Arnold is just a poor orphan living with his grandparents Gertie and Phil. Well, at least he believes he's an orphan. In reality, he is the child of his so-called grandparents, Gertie and Phil. Gertie and Phil are mentally unstable and told Arnold a lie that his real parents, of normal age, were lost after a plane crash. Before Gertie and Phil were very old when they made Arnold, he was born with a few conditions. Oh, because they were very old. One of them being hydrocephalus, and that's the reason his head has such an odd shape. The type of hydrocephalus Arnold suffers from is called Arnold-Sherry syndrome, and that's the reason the show's creator decided to call the boy in the show Arnold. In his life, the real Arnold is constantly being bullied for his oddly shaped head. That is where another condition that he has comes in. Because of Gertie and Phil's very old age, Arnold suffers from several psychological conditions that make him see things that aren't there. And since he's bullied a lot, he prefers to escape into an imaginary world with imaginary friends. That's the reason the other characters in Hey Arnold have weird shaped heads too. It makes him feel like he's normal and no one can pick on him because of his head. So how did all this become a TV show? According to Hey Arnold theory, the creator of the show got lost in New York one night, and since it was getting pretty late, he decided to just find the closest hotel and stop there. While doing this, he came across a 9-year-old boy, a child of two people who were clearly too old to be having kids. The creator of the show saw that the boy was mentally unstable and believed in all things that he had made up. And so decided to sit and talk to him. He felt really sorry when he discovered that the boy only had imaginary friends. He felt like he needed to do something, so he asked the boy if he could tell his story, and promised that he'd use it to make sure the boy's life would get better. But the creator of the show didn't keep his word. He just used the sad and strange story to make a TV show, which became very popular. He got rich and didn't care anymore about the boy who was still suffering back in the poor neighborhood. The true story. Whoa, right? This story is really different than many other theories behind TV shows out there because it portrays the creator of the show as a villain of the story. The creator steals the idea from Hey Arnold from a poor, disfigured kid and rakes in the cash after making a TV show based on his life. But is any of the Hey Arnold theory even true? The funny part is that there is a guy that created Hey Arnold, but he didn't need to steal the story from someone else because Hey Arnold is based on himself as a kid, specifically how he felt when he was younger. So the true story behind Hey Arnold is this. A guy named Craig Bartlett loved cartoons and animation, and he dreamed about making his own animated TV show one day. He had an idea based for a show He had an idea for a show based on what he was like as a kid. A daydreamer with a vivid imagination. He would take experiences that happened to him as a kid and work them into stories on the show. After college, he got a job working on Rugrats cartoon, and while he got a chance to make his dream come true, he convinced Nickelodeon to let him make a show about a daydreaming, football-headed kid and his adventures. The reason the explanation of Arnold's parents doesn't feel quite right is because the excitement and hard work of making the show, Craig Bartlett didn't really spend time coming up with a solid backstory for Arnold's parents. But as the show got more and more popular, people began to care a lot about Arnold, and the fans of the show wrote letters asking what happened to his parents. Lost parents. The letters started to really pile up, and the creator of Hey Arnold knew that for the sake of the fans, he had to figure out the backstory of Arnold's parents. Eventually, he decided that since Arnold was such a good person, his parents had to be really good people too. He came up with a story of how they were missing because they'd been trying to do good work in a far-off place and accidentally got lost in the jungle. This was written to the show, but by then it was too late for many of the fans. Tons of people had already come up with their own stories as to why Arnold's parents were missing, and the show's unsatisfying lost parents idea didn't help much. So there you have it. Arnold definitely was not the child of two demented elderly people who lied to him. He was simply the child of parents whose backstory was so vague for so long that people thought that they had been made up as a cover story for a dark, real-life secret. That was great. And I'm going to end this episode because this is super late. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I keep calling it that. If you guys enjoyed this show, come on back tomorrow for another show. Tomorrow we will be having many videos. There will be a ramen giveaway announcement video. There will be me eating ramen. There will be me eating snacks, either of the Asian variety or the Spanish variety. I might need to, spice, I'm sorry. I'm talking so much. I might need to go get some other ones if I'm going to do a Spanish one, but I have enough, I think. Excuse me. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight. It's only like 9:50, so this is a great start to a great end of my night. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I try to make new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Mukbang. Have a great night, everyone. Bye!